Coby White joined in the backcourt by Ayo Dosunmu, Alex Caruso, DeMar DeRozan, and Nikola Vucevic round out their starting lineup as the Hawks control, and we are underway.
In talking to Quinn Snyder, he talked about how important it is to keep DeMar DeRozan off the free throw line, eliminate easy buckets and easy opportunities for him. He's multi-time All-Star. This is a man that has been the best player on playoff teams. He's going to be important to everything that Chicago is doing. If it wasn't for the injuries that they've had all season.
Winner goes to Miami to face the Heat Friday night on ESPN as Trae Young throws a bullet into the second row.
But in this winner-go-home game, expect Trae to play closer to his usual 35 minutes tonight. He told me he's ready to compete during what is the best time of year where they can, quote, still make a run and shock some people.
Here's Young swooping through, got the whistle, will go to the line. Is Terry reaching in? You're right, Richard.
Putting his hand in the cookie
who gets
jar.
hit with the foul. Yep, Terry gets hit with the personal.
That he is such a veteran in this locker room. He helps young players. He will get on them in the right way. Terry knows he made a mistake right there, getting his hand in the cookie jar, and your veteran lets you know. But good swing there. Unselfish. Look, if you're Coby, if you're DeMar DeRozan, you're going to need to get everyone involved like Trae Young does there with Clint Capella. DeMar DeRozan is in that conversation and has been doing it for a very long time.
Over 23,000 career points, and many of them due to that pull-up. Here's DeRozan leading Caruso, went flying in. 11 points, 4 assists in the quarter for DeRozan. Atlanta still can't buy a three. Young cutting through, kicking to the bench. The Hawks turn it over for a fourth time in the quarter. Young gives it up to Caruso. Caruso to Terry. Quinn Snyder said Atlanta would have to try and use Wesley Matthews on DeMar DeRozan some, the veteran. Been preparing his body for a moment like this. Got a lot of rest the last couple of weeks of the regular season. With 5 turnovers, and he's 0 for 3.
Yeah, and he has all of Atlanta's turnovers, but I think he heard us. He got it going, right? So sometimes the announcer jinx can work in the other way.
Chicago lead. Second quarter action of this play-in game. Here's Capella again. He has been able to finish.
He is just so shifty. I don't think people give him the credit. I think this was really the year that people started to see what he's capable of.
Trae Young gets fouled. We'll go to the Coby. Let's check in with Cassidy.
Yeah, you guys talked earlier about how Coby White has made a strong case for this season's most improved player. Well, I spoke with the former 7th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
That's the same type of contact when you're going up. Doesn't matter if you're dribbling or if you're elevated.
Nice setup there from Young to Capella. For Chicago's backcourt, 27 points combined in this first half. Young, no rebound. Flipped out to Capella.
So that's where it becomes very difficult for the referees to decide. Now that's a take foul. Trae Young gets a free throw. But if you're in the passing lane and you try and make a swipe at it, there is a situation where two things can be true.
Right. Young rims out the free throw. Bulls had an 18-point lead after one. Bulls built the lead back up, and Atlanta's been able to chip away at it a little bit, so it's at 8 now with 2:20 to go.
Say that also.
Yeah, 29% on the season. Here's Murray giving it up. Young gets the whistle. Will they give him shots? He gets called for his second personal. Coming up on the Toyota halftime, Bob Myers. They're ready for this playoff run.
Oh, we're ready for this playoff run. Look, I am a little disappointed if I was going to say if I wanted to go to Philly, Miami. Look,
a high-scoring opening half here. 70-67 as Capella finishes the lob from Young. Still just not quite moving right out there.
Yeah, and you try and get a good warm-up after halftime. You try and get going. And so if it's not feeling right after a good warm-up, it's only going to get stiffer sitting up.
Young stops, takes, and hits. Young Little two-man action with Capella. Young gets bumped, and Trae Young will go to the line to shoot two. But you were also able to simultaneously catch me as my chair broke.
We didn't really want to say anything.
No, I did, because I wanted people to know just how talented you are. Here you are.
When you have veterans that are talking about the importance of mental health, because this game, as much as it is physical, it is definitely mental, and there's a lot of pressures that these young men face.
Here's Murray to the corner. Matthews throws it away. White to steal. Here comes Dosunmu, and Trae Young's going to get called for the foul. Here's Hunter, gets pushed, able to finish. Back to Young. 8 to shoot. Young sidestepping three is good. Had missed his first 3 attempts, and none of them were even close, but a big response there from Vucevic. Trae Young wanted a whistle, did not. Here's Young. Will fire away. Wow.
And even that guide hand. Now you know, yes, the Chicago Bulls are the 10th seed, but Kobe White has been having an outstanding season all year long based off moves just like that one.
That's 6 assists now for Kobe White. Murray drops that in. 30-point night for DeJounte Murray. Patrick Williams also out for the season for Atlanta. Sadiq Bey, Onyeka Okongwu, Jalen Johnson. Going to get a rematch of last year's 8-seed game with Miami and Chicago. A game that the Bulls led late, and Miami came back.
Philly dropped all the way down from the 3 seed to the play-in because of Joel Embiid's injury, and it's about being healthy at the right time. And look, the Atlanta Hawks, it looks like they're on their way to having another offseason of figuring out what they're going to do.
And then 40 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists for Kobe White. Kobe White was open on the wing. Instead, it's Vucevic, can't hit the 3. Kobe White was open on the wing. Instead, it's Vucevic, can't hit the 3. 1:30 to go in the 4th. Young separates. Misfires for the Atlanta Hawks. No doubt the offseason questions will begin right away. Young knocks down the deep 3. And the Chicago Bulls stay alive on a career night from Kobe White.